Hey guys, it's me, your boy programmer Arnab, and welcome to this a new Python series. Today is lesson 2. So, in my first video, I have discussed about printf and input functions, or you can call them methods. So, we are going to discuss more about the basics of the day. But before that, just open your web browser, uh, go to my channel and hit that subscribe button and also like my video. So before something we should know another thing, that in previous video I have discussed about this ideally, but we should uh, know that in great programmers do not write the programs in ideal. They used something called a text file for this. So to do that you have to just go to the file section, come to this new file, or you can press Ctrl plus N. So this window will pop up. You can see this is just like a text editor, but you can write multi-line comments here, multi-line stuffs. There is another way to doing this. You can just simply go to your desktop or wherever you want to make it, open a text file and name it something like tutorials.py. Now you can see that it's just a notepad text file. So in Windows you have some problems, so you have to just go to your uh, file explorer, come to this view section and check this name extensions options. After that you go to your file. You can see that you can remove this .txt from here, so the extension will be .py now. So now you have to right click on it. You can go for on this edit with ideally and go here. So we can basically start our programming from there. So okay, where it is? Okay, here it is. So the first thing we're going to discuss here today is variables. So in our previous lesson I have speak variables are something which stores your data and give it a name. Like if you want to store 100 and you want to use this 100 again and again, you can store that in a variable like x is equal to 100. So if I print x, or like if I print 5 plus x, remember x is equal to 100, so 5 plus x will be 105. So this is here is. Why slow? Why it's damn slow? Okay, here is. I should do something like this and this. Here is. So this is basically called a text editor. You can write your codes here, and this is called an interpreter. You have to write your. It will show your outputs here. You can also write codes here, but that will be single line. You can write only one line here. You write one and you will get the output on the next line. So let's move forward. You can see this is a variable. So this is how we make variables. We don't make like ABCD. We give it more specific names like cat, Facebook, or something like that. We'll take names like those. Anyway, that's not the matter. You can take any name of your variable as you want. The main thing is, what types does variable stores? Like if you say a is equal to 10, then 10 is an integer or a number, so this will be an integer type variable. But if I say b is equal to 10.5, then it is not a number, it is a decimal number. So this is another type. This is called float. So b is a float type here. Then we have the C. It's a letter, but it is a character. As you can see, it's only single letter, then it is called a character. So C is a character type variable here. And then we have this. a whole name. So this is a string here, so the bunch of characters will make a string. So D is a string. These are the some types. There are some more like double, there are some like long int, short int, but these are the basic variables we used in in Python. Sorry about that. There is another data type which is called true, or you can type false. This is called a boolean type. So E is a boolean type. It will just store two variables like a fan switch which can go on or off. This is the same thing. You can either value it true or false, the same thing. So we will learn where to use these values in the later courses. So now let's review on the stuff that is reassigning a variable. So if I say a is equal to 10 and I print here a, so you can see that here, okay, I think my, sorry about that. Okay, so here a is equal to 10, you can see there. But if I say a is equal to 20 on the next line, what will be it say? It will be, in programming it always see to the latest value you give it, so it will be 20 instead of 10. It will not 10 plus 20, it will not anything else, it will just look at the latest value you have given to it. So you can reassign a variable like this. After that we have some difference on the stuff, like this is called a code window and this is called the interpreter. If you have done C++ or Java, you know that there are some environments which are called compilers, but this is called the IDE. That's because a compilers take all of your code at once and checks for any error. If there is an error, it will tell you that in which line it found the error and you have to fix that. You have to fix all your errors in order to get your code running, but in interpreter is different thing. The interpreter will check your code line by line. So if your first line is correct, then it will execute the first line. After that it will see the next line. If that is correct, then it will execute the next line. If third line is correct, then it will print the next third line, and so on and so forth. So this is how an interpreter works instead of a compiler. So we have something called white space in our Python, which is very important thing. So before coming to the new topics, I will say you that actually I will leave that for another topic, but for now let's learn what is a comment. So if I say 1 to 3, then it will print 1 to 3, but I can actually make something better by using comments. Comments are not the code which read by the compilers, it's just for human reading. So you have to write a comment by writing this hash symbol. You can write this hash, then you can write anything, your message in here, like this is a hello program. This is a hello, if I can write right where it is program. So this is how it works. It will not run this code, this will run just this one. So you can write multi-line comments by typing this. So you can type anything here, if whatever you want, so that will not affect the compiler. But there is a better solution on this. You can actually write 3 quotations and take as much as line you want, then close this by 3 quotations. So this is fully your place. You can write your message here or whatever you want. The compiler will not read these lines. This is called comments in programming. So that's it guys for today's lesson. In next lesson we will discuss about what are the operators and what are the different types of operators, what are the logical operators, what are the arithmetic operators, and so on and so forth. So that's it for today's guys. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, don't forget to like my video, and we will see you soon. Thanks.